Live from the Export Beer Garden Studios, this is the ACC SportsBook, powered by the TAB.
The ACC SportsBook, thanks to the TAB.
G'day, Karl. Big weekend this weekend for you rugby league heads, grand final weekend. However, it is very late.
Oh, I tell you what, I was saying something the other day. Vegas feels like a long time ago, Lane. A long time ago.
You know what? It kind of does and it kind of doesn't. It almost feels like yesterday that I was staggering around after imbibing too many mushroom gummies in Vegas. That only seems like yesterday, and we've come to the end of the season. So
I'm almost ready for a break.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, isn't it? Well, how many rounds? Like 26 odd rounds? 27
rounds plus four rounds of finals. So we're up over 30 weeks.
That's pretty relentless.
It's a long year.
It's a long year, but Sunday night, I think it's 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I don't know.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
That's too late for a Sunday for me. But anyway, we'll get to that a bit later on. I got some big news for you, Karl. I had for once, it's happened. It's happened to me. I picked a try scorer multi last weekend, Storm versus the Sharks. Now, I thought I was living in a simulation. Okay, I picked all 5 try scorers in that game. I turned $10 into $850. And here is my try scorers. I didn't know what was going on. They almost scored it in order. So I had Will Warbrick, Sione Katoa, Xavier Coates, Ryan Pappenhausen, and Jerome Hughes. And they're the only ones that scored tries. So I was sitting there going, what's going on? They keep scoring. And then obviously that the Xavier Coates try was in the very last couple of minutes of the game. Let's just say I had a great weekend last weekend with that little windfall.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
How long have we been doing this? 18 months now?
Very long time.
It's a long an apprenticeship. And well done.
I've done it.
Yep.
And it's basically I've now putting cockroaches everywhere on this weekend's NRL Grand Final for anytime try scorer multis. So that was my big win. Any other big winners out there?
There was we can't turn the tap off. There's big winners everywhere. Yeah. But the biggest one that came across my desk this week, NFL on Monday, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Green Bay Packers. This punter has thrown out an 18-leg same-game multi.
18 on the same game?
On the same game.
David.
This has got receiving yards, rushing yards, touchdown scorers, throwing yards, all sorts here. $198.50 this punter put down.
Account emptier.
Well, filled up the account with $26,000.
Woo! That's a real NFL head though, eh? I wouldn't even know how to follow 3 or 4 same-game multis, let alone 18.
Yeah, surely just putting this on, watching a game, and okay, well, I'll check this at the end of the game, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, totally. Just do the surprise bank account check or the balance check. Shit. Okay, that's outrageous. I didn't even know. I wouldn't know what 18 options to choose. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Chapel Hadley, the cricket season has started. Black Caps versus Australia. Are we seeing much love? Are people getting into the cricket, or are they struggling to warm up?
No, I think cricket season's well and truly here, despite the weather.
Yeah.
New Zealand $2.80 this match, $1.42 Australia. I think that was similar to the first game. 64% of the money is with Australia.
Yeah.
Matt Henry is our best backed top bowler at 375. Yep. The great man Tim Robinson, best backed top run scorer after that performance. We've had $1,000 on New Zealand at 275.
Oh shit!
And
okay.
700 on Australia, $1.42 is the biggest bet so far.
I'd say you'll probably be doing some refunds this evening, Karl. We've just looked at the weather.
It's going to get washed out?
Yeah, the weather forecast doesn't look great. It just looks consistently rain from all afternoon into the evening. However, they got the game. You can just repeat it again till tomorrow because.
Here's a question that I've just thought of right now.
Yep.
And this could be the smartest thing I've ever thought of or the dumbest thing I've ever thought of. New Zealand's such a small country.
Mm-hmm.
We schedule these cricket matches at this possibly the dumbest time of the year where the weather is so unpredictable. could we not, if we can see in the weather forecast, like in Tauranga today, that it's going to be pissing down all day, 6-7 hours out, all right, let's make the call. Looks good in Christchurch today. Let's go. And ship everyone off and go play down there.
We talked about this earlier in the week on the agenda, and it was like, if the weather looked good on Wednesday, could we just play all 3 games on Wednesday? Start at midday,
Or that, yeah.
do a triple header, because everyone's there. They might as well get out. It's only 20 overs. It's basically they do 90 overs in a day of test matches, so they can do it.
They do in baseball.
Yeah.
They do in baseball.
Yeah, I know. It sounds simple, but obviously you've got all those broadcast deals that are left, right, and centre. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But Saturday, potentially, you might get a game in. It looks like it's clearing in the evening, but it's still raining throughout the day. So we'll see how we go there. Moving on, final round of the Rugby Championship. I see that Australia coming in to $2.50. I mean, remember last week, they were over, $6 to win, $5 or $6 to win last week, and all of a sudden, just because they're playing in Perth, back to $2 or $2.50.
Yeah, $2.50. New Zealand, $1.50. Lions into 4.5, and I think it was 13.5 last week.
Yeah, right.
The total's 47.5. All the money is with Australia in the head-to-head market at that value.
Really?
Yep, 81%. We've had a $3,000 bet on Australia, a $2,593 bet on Australia, 1,100 on plus 6.5, and 75% on the unders. Leicester Whanganuku at $10 best backed, and our worst result, first try scorer.
Yeah.
Will Jordan and Cam Roigard are the best backed anytime. But overall, all the money's with Aussie there.
Shit, it's a surprise. So we'll move on. That's quite a late night on Saturday night. I think it's 10:45. So watch the cricket if it's on, and roll straight into the rugby. We're running a very complex commentary operation, Karl, because we've got the cricket, which will run over. They always go to about 11 o'clock. So we've got like a 20-minute crossover with our commentary teams, which we'll see how that goes. It could be a complete and utter schmozzle.
F1 guys are innovators.
Innovators. We thought about, I mean, it's not unusual for us to commentate multiple sports at one time. I think one time we did cricket and the Melbourne Cup commentary at the same time. And it was one of the great commentaries you'll ever hear, actually, Karl, because as the horse crossed the finish line, we got a wicket. So Jason Hoyt was going off his tits. I'm going off my tits as the horse race finishes. It couldn't have been scripted better. Formula One returns, Singapore, a happy hunting ground for Liam Lawson. Obviously, it was the first time he ever got points in Formula One was there a couple of years ago when he stood in for Ricciardo when he was injured. So we're still seeing kind of blinkered love for Liam Lawson.
Yeah, it's another long season, isn't it? And early doors, it was all Liam Lawson. And he dipped away for a while, but yeah, the support is back big time. A lot of money for him, podium, top 6, and points finish. He's our worst result in all 3 of those. We've had $300 on him to finish in the points at $1.87. He's at 201 to win it. He has our worst result in that market also. Yeah,
he obviously came 5th in Azerbaijan, so everyone's got a bit of a glow on. So we'll see how he goes. Piastri's
the best backed at 350. Norris and Verstappen are your $3 favourites in that one.
Do we know much about obviously it's a night race in Singapore. They've said that it's an extreme heat event, so apparently they're allowed to wear cooling vests in the car. Do we know much about the track? Is it a fast track, a tight track? Is it because it's a street race? So do we know much about it? Apart from it's fucking hot.
I could say this with confidence and lie and say, yeah, sure, it's fast, it's hot, but I've got no idea. So. Yeah.
Well, I hope you're hunting ground for Liam Lawson. But let's get to the big one, the one that probably most of the punters are leaning into from the sports side anyway, and that is the NRL Grand Final. As the Storm versus the Broncos. Storm obviously favourites at this stage, but what are we seeing there?
Yeah, so $1.70 Storm, $2.15 the Broncos. 61% of the money is with Brisbane at the moment. 91, this is huge, 91% of the money is on the over in the total points market. Remember that come stats to impress the ladies, because I've got a beauty for you. Best back power play, Ali Katoa, first, second, or third try with Jerome Hughes anytime at $20. I love that option.
Yep.
Ali Katoa is the best backed in the first try scorer market. Reece Walsh anytime, followed by Katoni Staggs and Payne Haas at $7.25. Clive Churchill, so man of the match. Ben Hunt is our worst result at $19. Payne Haas is the best backed at $7.50. We've had a $5,000 and a $2,500 bet on the Storm head-to-head at $1.70.
Ooh.
We've had a $3,000 bet on the Broncos 13 plus at $5.40.
That's gutsy. That's what I'm talking about.
And a $3,000 on Storm 1 to 12 at $2.75. And I've just got in a 4-leg same game multi. This punter has put $1,000 on it.
Yep.
Broncos head-to-head.
Yep.
Jordan Ricky anytime.
Yep.
Katoni Staggs anytime. And Xavier Coates anytime. That will return a tick over $60,000 if that gets up.
Just a 4-legger. Not bad.
4-legger.
Not bad. Right, and we've had a little flutter because I think we're going for a good vibe punt, and we are going Reece Walsh for that Clive Churchill medal. Paying $7, I thought, because I think if the Broncos win, I reckon he's going to get it. I think he's going to be instrumental in winning them the game. So that's our hunch on the agenda this morning was getting in behind the latest NRL heel that is Reece Walsh.
Yeah, I don't mind it, and I've got some stats to around the Clive Churchill as well later on that will make you feel a little bit happy about that bet too. I think.
Excellent. Okay, well we'll take a quick break because I'm going to take issue with the harness sicko.
Pause the podcast now and grab a pen for the hottest tips from around the TAB office.
Radio, Karl. Last week, as we do every week, we put all of our tips in the top 3. I think I put them in all top 4s last week, and it was going to return us $3,000, our $100 bonus bet, and they all came in except one. It's a sicko. Except two. Oh, 2. Oh, the rest of
one of mine missed as well.
Oh, I must have missed that off my bet because.
There you go. It's all the sicko's fault.
It's all the sicko's fault. I'm blaming the sicko. But yeah, so I mean, like not a bad. It would be a pass mark, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, look, we had one winner. 3 or 4 other top 2s and 3s, and just say the sicko came 6th. And Alabama Lass in the Group 1 at Moonee Valley was DFL. So not great there.
Oh. I didn't know how to multi that one together, so I didn't put it in our punt, so it was probably quite a good one. But obviously, Sicko's back. He's back for more.
He is. And so last week he took Francais at Addington.
Yep.
Francais is back this week. He said, let's go again. Let's give this horse another chance.
Yep.
So race 5 at Addington tonight. Number 6, Francais, top 2, into number 8, 5 Crowns, top 3. That's paying $2.80 for that same race multi.
Okay, well, he's consistent. He's seen something in Brown Scent, isn't he?
Yes. And I've said to him, I did say, look, if this one fails, you will be berated. Yeah. And he's okay with that.
Okay. So. The sicko, he's back. Okay. Let's move into the thoroughbreds.
Yeah. Mata, race 6, number 6, Moschino at $9 and $2.80.
$11.
$11 Woo. On the odds surge. Yep.
Shit, okay. That's some meat on that bones.
And then across to Australia, Moonee Valley, race 1. That's Moonee Valley tonight, sorry. It's race 1, number 2, Cabarol at $2.30 and $1.20. And then race 7, number 4, Heed the Omens, $6.50 and $2.20. Then on Saturday, Doomben, race 6, number 15, Margot's Deal, $5 and $2. Randwick, race 3, number 5, Home Invasion, $5 and $2.15.
Great name.
And then Flemington, race 7, number 15, Gilded Water at $2.40 and $1.30. $1.30.
There's
a bit of value there this week.
Yeah, some real value there, especially the $5 ones at Doomben and Randwick, and then that Moschino at Matamata on is that Saturday, Matamata?
Saturday, yes. Yep,
$9. Odds shares to 11. I'm going to have a sniff at that. Righto, well, we will put all of those grab a pens out on our socials as well, so you don't actually have to grab a pen. Check out Facebook and Instagram and follow us in on that. As we do every week, we multi all those up into a top four and chuck it in there. Now it's time. Grand Final, NRL Grand Final special stats to impress the ladies. Sorry, I was just about to sneeze. And I ended up going, the ladies.
That did not impress the ladies.
And then the sneeze disappeared, so it just sounded like I had a stroke.
Oh.
Okay,
all right.
It's to impress the ladies. Right, go for it.
All right, looking at Melbourne and Broncos head-to-head first.
Yep.
Melbourne have won 17 of the last 19 games.
Shit.
14 of those by double digits. And they've scored 32 or more points in 9 of the last 11. Brisbane have not won. So Brisbane won the last match against the Storm, but they have not won 2 in a row against the Storm since 2003, 2004.
Woo! Like that, ladies.
They've played 9 finals games. The Storm are up 6-3 in those finals. And 3 of the last 5 of those finals have been 30-plus wins by the Storm.
Oh.
All right, defense. So the Storm were ranked the second best D all year, and the Broncos were the 7th best D all year. Only the 2005 Tigers and the 2015 Cowboys in the last 20 years have ranked lower than 4th defensively and won the premiership.
Oh.
So when there's a differential in the rankings of 3 or more, in 3 of the last 4 grand finals, when there has been that differential, the grand final has been decided by a margin of 16 or more to the higher ranked team.
Right.
Melbourne in this case.
Okay, so we're looking at Melbourne 13 plus.
That's exactly where we're looking. Couple more here. 9 of the last 20 grand finals have been decided by 13 plus, with the favourite winning all of those. Clive Churchill. The last 39 Clive Churchill winners, 36 of them have played Origin or Test football for a Tier 1 nation.
Okay.
No one's ever won back-to-back, and only 3 players have won it twice. No winger or a centre has ever won it.
Really? I suppose it's always it's always the playmakers, eh? Yeah.
It is, 25 winners in the spine.
Yeah.
Fullback and halfback, 11 and 12. Hookers, though, only 2 winners in the last, 20 odd years.
Interesting.
So, Harry Grant, like if you like the Storm, I'll be looking around, obviously, Munster, Hughes, maybe Pappenhausen.
Yep.
And then obviously the spine for the Broncos as well.
Sweet. So, okay, I'm going to go. So you want to go a Clive Churchill multi into Storm 13 plus? So potentially.
I really like Jerome Hughes, Storm 13 plus.
Yeah, that's a good Kiwi connection as well. Back from injury. Great stats to impress the ladies. Thank you, Karl. I managed to get rid of my sneeze, so I didn't sound like I'm having a stroke. Now let's get into the 3-way. I was just trying to look up our 3-way from last week, which I believe didn't come off. Looking at that.
No, it was was it a same race multi into a same game multi?
Yeah, it was. I got the total points over 54.5. We didn't get the 13 plus, and we didn't get the Moonee Valley same race multi, unfortunately. But this week, what are you going for, Karl, in our 3-way?
I'm going to the grand final, and I reckon I have found maybe the bit of a lifetime here.
Okay.
So Brisbane Broncos, the way they've set the team up, Ben Hunt starting in the halves.
Yes. They've
got Ezra Mam on the bench. The way it played last week, Mam came on, played 50, 60 odd minutes, and Ben Hunt moved to the middle. 30 plus tackles. Ben Hunt, he gets through some work. I've got Ben Hunt for 30 or more tackles at $2.35. He had 38 last week.
Sweet. Okay. Ben Hunt, 30 plus tackles. What have you gone for, Joe? You've gone Xavier Coates?
Xavier Coates anytime.
Okay, sweet. Okay, and I'll complete the
Nice.
three-way. I'm going to go... I was going to go on the NRL as well, but I thought maybe I might mix it up. I've gone Australia and New Zealand Bledisloe Cup. I've gone over 57.5 points at $1.90. That's probably actually the most the lowest odds out of all of them. So put those together, and that is paying $8.15. So we'll chuck a
Nice.
$100 bonus bet on that three-way and see if that comes in. And like I said, if it wins, you guys win because we give it away in the form of cash straight into your TAB account. Well, have a great weekend, Karl. Make sure you maybe get a big sleep in on Sunday morning because you're going to be up late Sunday night. Sneak down and stick the TV on.
Yeah, she's a tough one, but we'll get it through it.
Excellent. Cool. Thanks, mate. Catch you later. Happy punting.
Cheers, boys.
The ACC Sportsbook, thanks to the TAB.